Hello.
Hello,
Yeah. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
hello.
We're actually, we're actually doing content. Yeah, we're still alive. We're still making stuff.
Finally.
I know. Finally, this is like
Yes.
podcast number 4.
No.
I
Oh.
think I think Kaz and I recorded the last one like a year ago or so.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's been a long time. We've been
Mm.
busy. We're doing stuff. We have Deifor. We have me,
Hello.
Judah,
Animate Deifor's animator,
the
Judah,
animator.
main the
Me.
main honcho.
That's Nextament,
Yes.
the 3D modeler. Say hi next.
Hello.
We also have
Kaz. Second
Kaz.
in command honcho.
Hi Kaz.
Hello.
And we have
True
TrueWolves.
the
This
one
kind
that
of exists.
gives like
You're a designer.
factually
You're
correct
you're
I
a designer
suppose.
speaking and
and
stuff.
historian.
You
I
like
suppose I'm a designer of a mix between mechanics and lore, but I don't do much with the code.
Yeah, it's still design.
you make sure everything's lore friendly.
Speaking of which, we gotta nerf some players. So I've been
Yeah.
playing Elden Ring lately.
Oh boy, let me guess.
Oh
It's
man.
gonna have dodging.
No, that's actually like the one thing I don't want to add because I don't think my network code is up for that kind of like speed.
What about just sliding?
There could be like a backstep and sidestep stuff, but your actual reaction time won't have to be that fast.
If you're trying to handle a combination of the issues with player reaction and ping as per a multiplayer game, having abilities that you preempt but have short durations, like a 5-second block that you activate and then triggers if they attack you during that activation, is probably like more of a pre-plan rather than react type of deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which goes back to one of my favorite games, Mabinogi.
And you could still have dodging as one
Yes.
of the preemptive actions that you make. It's just you're not dodging on the spot, you're dodging as a trigger for
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Yeah, because I like how they handle it. And Deifor's a fan.
Mhm.
Deifor?
Yeah, yes. I played a lot of Mabinogi and I played a lot of Mabinogi Heroes, which is the sort of spin-off of the game, which in America and Europe it's called Vindictus, but
Oh
it's an
yeah.
action game, completely different game, but I played it too much time and I love it. I really like it. And since we are talking about stuff like Mabinogi, since in Mabinogi, if you were a giant, you could handle 200 swords with just one hand. Will this kind of stuff will be added to the game too? Technically, like if you have enough, like if you have I don't know, a basic team with a really high strength, maybe you could use a 200 weapon with just one hand. It could be really cool. Of course, it would be a lot slower.
I haven't planned that, and that sounds like more setup.
Mhm.
But maybe we can we can add modifiers for that later. But pretty much, yeah, we could probably add modifiers. The way the data is set up is not that bad.
And about the weapon of the game will have a sword, crossbow, bow, axes, and spears too, right?
Yeah, we're planning most of the kind of like base
Oh,
style weapons.
all right. No, because I was thinking that if I had to animate like some X attack or spear attack, I would like to use as a reference the animation from Final Fantasy XIV. Like the barbarians one, the warrior animation of Final Fantasy XIV are really impactful, and I really like them. So I think I could steal some idea from the game.
You can't steal, but yeah, I mean,
You can tactically
I mean,
it's all
acquire.
steal
reference.
technical recall reference is called reference.
Yeah, reference.
No, it's called
That's what I meant. Sorry.
no, it's called tactically acquiring.
Mhm. It's acquiring, yes.
Anyways, how have all you been? I don't think we've been on like a full call like this in a long time, or if ever, with some of you.
Doing all right.
All right.
All right.
We were talking briefly about pirates before this call, and I'm reminded of the Viking bobcat that was drawn once, or maybe they were a lynx.
I think it was a lynx. I was gonna say, what? Speaking of pirating, you've been pirating?
Uh-oh.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
No one,
Yeah.
no one's supposed to know that.
Oh no. Sailing the high seas.
No one's supposed to know that I pirated Blender. Gosh.
No.
Oh no!
No.
No!
No. I mean, don't they
How
provide like a torrent seed for it?
I don't know. I think
Yeah,
so.
but torrenting's not the same as pirating.
I know, but it's pretty well associated.
I'm saying that's how you end up with people trying to ban peer-to-peer connections, then fucking updates for half the games in the world is gonna suck because half that shit's peer-to-peer.
Anyways, what have you been up to, Kaz?
I bought a house around 6-7 months ago, and I got a new job about a month ago.
Yay. Sounds good.
The new job pays more.
That's always good.
Very important.
I work for a company dealing in surgical software.
Ooh.
Sounds fancy.
We take scans of people's heads and 3D models, display them. People can print out their faces. Doctors can use the stuff to plan out plastic surgery, etc., so forth.
That's cool.
Technology has come a long way when it comes to both medicine and computing. It's actually quite amazing.
And yet it's still so primitive.
I mean, we are still using the same artificial hearts from like 50 years ago, but we also have skin grafts that are made in the last 2 years alone.
Ooh, that's cool.
So it really just
Artificial
depends on
hearts
where
have
we
gotten a lot
manage to
better.
make. Artificial hearts have gotten a little bit better. The biggest limiter there is actually material science as opposed to engineering.
I mean, they've gone from going from like 1 month max to some dude lasting like 2 years on his.
True.
And his doctor thought he died in the meantime. Didn't realize he was still alive until after he got the heart transplant. It's like, you survived with that?
You
Walking around with
survived.
a battery in a backpack?
Turns out it's rather hard to design an organ inside the body that can flex, wear, tear, still function, and interface with all of our squishy vitals that repair themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, I figured we should probably do like a little quick game update. We've been a little slow on the last month or so. We've been trying to sort out stuff with our hosting service, and I decided to start making my own MMO framework for fun, so that's been taking a lot of my time.
I don't know if it was completely for fun.
Called MMO Game Framework, also known as Dragon Game Framework, aka Dragon GF.
I mean,
Codename
I'm not
Dragon
sure if that's
Girlfriend.
I'm not sure if that's completely for fun. You are slightly worried about Special OS eventually,
Yeah, but
disappearing.
I've been talking with them. It's just business. It's all business stuff.
Have they said anything about self-hosting our own metal?
Yeah, we're gonna have like another meeting with them sometime soon.
Okay.
But like I said, that's all business stuff. Essentially, I have plans within plans within plans.
Your
Business
fingers
is
are in all the pies.
booming.
I have plan
I still
A,
need to
plan B,
yeah.
plan C, plan D. I think I have all the way to like E for like what to do. And I think right now we're still somewhere on A or B.
So what you're trying to say is business is booming.
Business is booming.
I don't even know if it's booming.
It's going. But in the meantime, like there was like last month there was like some uncertainty what direction we were about to go. So at the moment, people cannot pay for founder packs.
I still need to get a new hard drive.
You do.
I literally can't like get the game running locally because I do not have the storage space.
Yeah, I have the game project on a whole separate like
Yeah.
M.2 drive.
That's the thing. I had one. It was USB based, because it came out of another computer. I tried downloading the game files onto it. It burned up, basically.
Oh no.
I could physically not touch the enclosure for the drive.
Oh, that's so funny.
It was 60, 70 degrees on the surface, basically enough to burn you.
Yikes.
Enough to cause
Oh yeah, and we host everything
discomfort.
on Bitbucket right now, but I'm thinking about moving it over to GitHub.
If you're gonna move it anywhere, I'd suggest moving it over to Plastic, to be honest.
Plastic. Oh, the other not Git thing.
Isn't GitHub owned by Senior Soft?
Yeah, Microsoft.
Yes. Yeah,
Cool.
the reason I'd suggest going with Plastic,
Mhm.
just for the game, is because it has never given me any issues.
It's good for binaries, right?
It's great for binaries. When I was using Git in LFS, eventually one of my game projects self-destructed.
Yeah, I've been really lucky so far. I've like everyone else on like the Unity forum is like
Yeah.
Git with LFS is a nightmare for Unity projects.
Yeah. It's a nightmare for Unreal projects as well.
Like game source control is just a nightmare.
Plastic's also not super expensive. We used it for Deifor 49.
Isn't it owned by Unity now too?
Plastic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
They got
need
acquired.
to try it again and at least make a copy on it for the game.
Yeah, it's very good. The performance for everything has been fine. Branching exists. You've got how many gigs of data?
I think in the LFS cache is like 100.
Yeah, that's one of the issues we have as well, is that the LFS cache is so amazingly huge. It takes
we
hours,
have all these assets.
literal hours to pull down the repository.
Just get faster internet.
I have faster internet.
Get faster.
The drive I tried downloading it on caught fire.
Get faster storage.
I do have fast storage. I just don't have enough of it.
Get enough fast storage.
And then once I get it downloaded, I have to actually do the whole song and dance of seeing if it'll actually run this time, or if we're gonna have a dozen more local issues.
Well, I'm still in the middle of upgrading the spatial SDK too. So
Yeah.
I have this like half finished branch
Mm-hmm.
that is that's like half working. So essentially there's a huge SDK update for what they're planning next.
Yeah. Because I've got 9 terabytes of storage in this system, pretty much.
And it's just such a big change. It's like I have to change all the access control stuff because now it's no longer on the entity template for like creating the actual object. It's all on like the data contract sides. I don't know how to explain it in like generic enough terms.
No, that's understandable. That's fine.
But yeah, like all that changed.
Oh.
So it took me a day to get the character to start moving again. And I still have all the other data to hook up again.
So here's a question for you. Do the old versions of the SDK ever stop working?
I mean they technically stopped getting supported on the platform. And then but one thing I do want to rewrite is like we're budding. I told you about what we were doing with PlayFab, right?
Oh yeah.
Like we're starting to butt up against like what we can do data wise with PlayFab.
I've been telling you for, well,
How
I'm
many
not gonna
years?
say I told you so, but I've been telling you for
You could say that.
quite a while that PlayFab as an API is not something we need to use. You're making the Dragon GF bullshit. Sorry, I shouldn't call it that.
No, go
That
ahead.
you're looking to make is infinitely more complex than it is to replace PlayFab with something that works nicer for you.
Well, that's why I'm like I got a nice sample game. I got like a nice ship game kind of just there for Dragon GF. But that's why the last week or two I've been working on.
Do you need me to like reverse engineer PlayFab?
No, I'm already doing that. I've been revamping my game, or sorry, my website and all that data. So I got on a kick. It's like, okay,
Okay, where is Dragon Fab located then?
Dragon Fab. Oh, it's just the website thing.
You should probably separate it from the website.
I need to. Well, it's just an API. It's just a bunch of API endpoints.
I get it's an API
I need
endpoint,
to
but if you're merging it with the website, then
I
you
need to
can't have it
add
running
you.
separately.
I need to add you to the organization on GitHub.
It's on GitHub now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, GitHub has
So-
all the free
oh.
repos now,
Yeah.
where before when we started they didn't have the free private repos.
So you're thinking of moving all your stuff from Bitbucket to GitHub?
Yeah.
That'd probably be easier because I'm having a lot of issues with my private keys because my new job uses Bitbucket.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so it's like I can't have the same private key on 2 accounts for some reason, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, and GitHub, yeah, GitHub's gotten a lot better since it got bought by Microsoft. Like that was
I don't think this is the one thing Microsoft won't fuck with.
Yeah, because in the past, like while we were using GitLab and
Yeah.
Bitbucket, was because they didn't have the free private repos and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
But
the issue
and
we also had issues with
Minecraft.
GitLab for performance.
your issue with GitLab
Crap
is
with my
performance.
ID as well.
GitLab's a heavyweight motherfucker who to run it locally is like a VM.
Yeah.
Wants like 4 gigs of RAM, all this storage space, because it has not only the Git stuff, it has access controls, it has all the CI/CD stuff on top of it. If you literally just want storage, you're better off using something else because it's a heavyweight and it's expensive as hell to run.
Yeah. Yeah, and at this point, like GitHub's price has gone down too,
Yeah.
so it's comparable to
Oh yeah.
Bitbucket, and everything interfaces with
Mhm.
Bitbucket. So might as well just put everything in
Oh
there.
yeah. Oh yeah.
The only
Go
thing
ahead,
that we
dude.
might not do is the game.
If you do
because-
the game, you would at least most likely cut down the LFS cache, I think.
Yeah, I'll have to strip out some assets.
But for the game, I would indeed go for plastic. I'm willing to pay for that. I've mentioned it before.
Yeah, I'll we should make a clone into it at least and see
Yeah,
how it is.
I could take care of the cloning process after I get my first paycheck from the new job, because then I can buy the hard drive I need.
All right.
I can afford the hard drive right now. It's just I don't want to dip into the emergency money.
No, that's fair. So yeah, anyways, I'm working on way too many projects.
Yes, you are.
Between Two Kinds Online, my own MMO framework, Dragon Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a game, to be honest. Whenever you first talked about it, I'm like, oh boy, we're moving into those types of games.
We're making a
Count me in.
We're making a visual novel that's an MMO somehow.
I mean, you'd actually make money that way, but sure.
He's not wrong. If you manage to make an MMOVN, that would probably be successful with minimal effort.
Wouldn't even need to be.
I don't know how
MMO.
we would network that. What do we do? We make it like a high school visual novel, and you just have to
Yeah.
you do the school schedule with everybody else.
School clubs or guilds, yes.
You get assigned classrooms that you gotta go
Oh,
to.
God.
It wouldn't even
Eat
be
for
an
your waifu.
MMORPG at that point. It would be an MMOG.
MMOVG. Yeah. I think we
Like-
could do something like that. Although we wouldn't need Dragon Girlfriend for that. That would be you would be able to do
That's
something
the
more
teacher
roomy.
or the principal?
People would be very
Oh wait,
angry
no,
at us
that'd be
if
a
you
weird
suddenly
game.
switched out to something else.
Hey everyone, we're pausing Two Kinds Online to work on a visual novel.
We're playing we're
NFT.
making
No.
Finally.
it's
We're
time for a Two
becoming-
Kinds high school VN MMO.
We're becoming what's the name of that dude that was making Yandere Simulator? That was like, all right, I'm pausing
Yandere
to do
Dev.
other stuff.
Oh my
Well,
god, that asshole.
No.
Please not him, please.
Please not him.
And
No.
then I'm also revamping the website and all like the data so that we can have better tools to import. import and export data.
So
Yeah.
right now you have the the website and the APIs being like one big homogeneous thing, right?
Okay, so the game is connected to, other than the PlayFab API, it's connected to our own like Two Kinds API site
Right.
thing, and that is how we're going to connect the game with like our existing databases and migrate everything out of
Mm-hmm.
PlayFab and into our own databases. So my goal is to like kind of like duplicate the data and slowly switch over.
Yeah.
And then the website I'm rebuilding as a Vue 3 website
Vue
that
3.
also connects with that same API.
Okay, so the API will be separate from the website then. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same Git project, but they're now separate instances. So
Mono repo. Okay, that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, monorepo.
That's
So we have
always
the API, the existing sites, and then slowly moving over
Yeah.
to a new Vue website for Two Kinds, and then that way we can pretty much do all the data management, load the characters and guilds and all that, and test there while we're still building out the game.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but in the meantime, it's like okay, I need to make sure that our roadmap is all good. So I disabled the founders packs for now, and I need to redo the founders packs because nobody apparently gets the codes in their email and uses them.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what happens. So what I got to do is I've been playing with Stripe. What's gonna happen is you'll purchase it on Stripe, and then I'll just use the API to keep it connected to your account and just activate it.
This roadmap's looking a little bit like the Oregon Trail.
Oh yeah, I have like this, so it's more like a treasure map where the final release is an X somewhere, and we have to go through a bunch of things to get to it.
We have to find it.
Yeah, we have to find it.
We are
Discovered
not
the final release.
We are not fording that river.
No, we're going around it. We're going up that mountain instead.
Silence.
It'll be a shortcut.
I was thinking another thing about the game. Since the game is free to play, we'll have a premium subscription. Will it have a microtransaction system with an item shop with the costumes and stuff?
Yeah, it'll have an item shop, and I don't know like what cosmetics we'll throw in there just yet.
I think one of the simpler
That sounds cool.
cosmetics. Sorry, you go first.
I was thinking because since Two Kinds is technically, I can say that doesn't reference much stuff from other medias. What we can add as optional costumes and skins? I was thinking about that since Two Kinds is kinda closed in himself, so it will be pretty hard to do. Maybe some season costumes, some like pirate costumes, stuff like that. But other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to
So
do crossover events and stuff. It's just anything we add will have to be licensed.
things that you can make canonically in game will as things that you can do without any kind of microtransaction. But for example, lots of people have their sparkle dogs, if I want to bring a term from 10 years ago in the furry fandom. But all of the actual Hedron and Bastions have relatively tame colors. So one of the potential microtransaction thing or premium currencies is while you can make standard dyes using berries or alchemical mixtures. If you wanted to RGB your sword for whatever reason, you might be able to buy an actual universal dye, set the specific color, and then that would be a premium dye as opposed to an in-game dye.
Yeah, wait until we add neon paint.
Like you're limited to the in-game crafting for any kind of in-game dyes, and the big thing that makes premium dyes special is that you're not limited to in-game ingredients. You can If you want neon pink, you select neon pink, and now your shield is an eyesore.
That's how you get yourself attacked first in PvP.
And that's a great tactic if you're the tank.
Yeah,
I
it's
want barf colors. If it doesn't have barf colors, I'm not playing.
If you are not currently shifting all colors of the rainbow and some colors the human eye was never meant to understand, you are not an effective tank.
magenta. Magenta is a good color for that. Like shader error pink.
So
Oh,
the main
Gmod.
idea there is just premium dyes help is premium glamour options are there to supplement the non-canon options, if you will.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows
Yeah.
fashion is the true end game.
Yes, yes. Like in Guild Wars or Final Fantasy.
I have been
Fashion
killed
is
in
the
Final
true end
Fantasy over
game.
glamour before.
Question, but will you still be able to like get the stuff normally?
It depends. Depends on what we add.
Okay.
There's probably gonna if we still sell cosmetics in the cash shop, there's probably gonna be stuff in there that's just limited to just that. We could also tie stuff to like a battle pass thing.
Just don't be an asshole and
No.
Or seasons.
make the purchasable. Just don't be an asshole and make the purchasable cosmetics just a slightly off-color variant of a normal item.
Yeah, or
Please don't.
That's what
or
dice are
make
for.
it to it, or just and also maybe just make it like where you can just straight up just buy the item instead of buying credits. That like say an item costs 3, but like the minimum you can get is 2, so you have to get like 4 credits just to buy one
Nextament,
item.
you don't want to buy cookie coins?
Just don't pull a Gran Turismo.
You don't want to buy cookie coins that exist on the blockchain?
Oh no.
I'm kidding.
Is that going to be a recurring joke amongst us on this
Yeah,
call?
yeah, it's bad, but I had to go.
I like
for
my
it.
nose my nose, feet, and teeth. Okay.
Please be aware any references to NFTs are not made seriously.
We do not.
Yeah,
we do not.
don't. We all hate. Me and my homies all hate NFTs.
This is a non-Web3 zone.
I would actually bring up some of the positive potential in NFTs, and none of them have to do with video games or investing. Those are scams. Do not do that.
Yeah, so I was at GDC virtually this last week, and oh man, was there too many NFT talks?
I think the NFTs are on the back hole right now, and I have evidence.
Yes.
How to make
They're dying.
NFTs
They're
likable
dying.
for
They're
gamers.
They're impossible. What they're trying to sell is impossible for games. Just like if we're real talk real quick, just so everybody knows, a lot of what they were trying to sell is like interoperability between games, and the two most popular game engines can't even agree what direction or what axis is up, let alone all the different formats for like models and how everything imports. There's no way any of that is going to work.
Also,
They
there's the
literally
fact
had
that your NFT items, you don't need an NFT to do that.
Yeah, Valve's been doing it.
A very energy inefficient way to make an item unique. Like, if you really needed to waste all of New York's power plant supply for 5 seconds to make one item, then your code is jank.
Yeah. So, one of the reasons I think NFTs are on the downfall right now is that the religious have gotten their hands on them.
Oh no!
Oh yeah,
that's how you know.
What?
I'm not bringing up religion as like a thing, but once certain groups of people get involved in, it's like when you're on like some very old like service, like, oh, this is brand new. Once it gets to the point, it's like, oh, this is now being used by
Boomers.
the really old people.
Just like Facebook.
Yeah, just like Facebook. Let's put it that way. Just like Facebook. The NFTs are now in their Facebook phase.
That was fast.
That's terrible.
Yes, because now you can mint a unique NFT for each of your prayers, is what this says.
Oh no.
This,
If you buy my Jesus NFT, it's the only one ever made. Don't look at the copies behind me.
God,
Those are
on the
different.
blockchain.
I mean,
Jesus prays for you on the blockchain.
at least this will mean that the thoughts and prayers might actually amount to something slightly more than what they did before.
Next,
It still won't be useful.
Next,
or
I
help
want to
people.
pay you on the blockchain.
Oh boy.
Since we were talking about PvP, I was thinking, so which anti-cheat will the game use in the end? Easy anti-cheat?
Probably easy anti-cheat.
Yes, easy anti-cheat. Please enable easy anti-cheat with the Linux support, so we can play the game even on Steam Deck
I
and on
know.
Linux.
I'm excited to get my Steam Deck.
Yes, yes.
I am.
Mhm.
Judah, when's your Steam Deck slated to come in?
Mine says Q3 still.
Mine's still Q2.
Oh dang.
Haha, you guys got Steam Decks?
It's business expense.
Damn. I wish I was that cool. You know what? I'm gonna make my own Steam Deck.
Yeah, I'm really
Actually,
excited.
yes. Actually, Steam Easy Anti-Cheat with the newest version of Proton works really, really good on Linux. Like, I started playing Apex Legends, and it works like a charm. It's amazing, really. It's really working flawlessly. I'm really, really happy with this. I hope that a lot of more game that uses Easy Anti-Cheat open up to Linux because it's amazing. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Steam Deck looks pretty cool though.
Yeah, I have a coworker who says like, "Oh, I can't wait to get the Steam Deck too." He's not gonna get the this one, but he's like, "Oh, when they fix a bunch of stuff for version 2 or something."
You know what? I found Steam Decks
Just don't
online
try waiting for
free.
version 3, because that ain't happening.
Here you guys
Oh
go.
yeah, they never make 3.
Here's the Steam Deck.
Where?
It's in general.
Ooh.
Oh
Cool.
yes, yes. The Steam Deck.
The Steve Deck.
Steve
Like-
Deck.
The one thing you're really missing, though, is all those extra buttons and shit that you don't get on the...
Just get a Steam controller.
Or a regular controller, just plug it in. Less lag.
That's not...
No network lag. Or no,
Yeah, it says,
no
The
like-
Wi-Fi
Steam
lag.
Deck has more buttons than a controller does.
So they have more buttons than a
It has the palm
Steam Deck?
buttons.
Oh
Well,
shit.
Yeah, it's gotta be able to work for any game on Steam.
Yeah, the Steam Deck has all those palm buttons, as well as the gyroscope it controls. You can't get those on just any, like, regular controller.
It's like the Steam controller. If any one of you had the chance to try the Steam controller.
I never tried one,
My-
but all I've heard is that it's like it gets weird to use to it, but it's actually a good controller.
Yeah, my uncle.
Yeah, it's really good.
My uncle had one. I played with it a little, but yeah, I didn't really.
Yeah.
Not that
I think
much.
the Steam controller is close, but I think it's missing the 2 separate palm buttons instead of has just one on this for each side.
Have you guys played the desktop or the desk job?
No,
Aperture desk job.
I want to, but I want to wait
No.
to experience it on the Steam Deck.
Ah,
Although I should add it to my Steam library before I forget again.
I don't know. I just found
Maybe,
that I
yeah.
saw the game and I'm like, holy crap. I'm sad that they didn't do Portal 3.
Yeah, yeah,
2.2.
people are like, there's no way they're not working on a Portal 3.
Or at least any other game. Like, they gave us Half-Life Alyx and everyone was like, oh my god. Hell yeah. And I'm like,
It'll
oh,
be
are
Portal
they back?
Gamma instead of Portal 3.
It will be Portal
Portal
Shell.
2.5 HD.
They won't even call it 3.
2.8 final cut or whatever Kingdom Hearts has.
So
You
the
know-
best thing about that Kingdom Hearts 3 game is the tutorial is actually called Kingdom Hearts 2.9 just to make fun of all that.
Oh no.
Oh,
When you
You
play
guys-
the game, it's like Kingdom Hearts 2.9, and then you beat the tutorial, and then you're in Kingdom Hearts 3.
oh no! You guys would do you know what would be funny? If like the next Half-Life game is just called Half-Life 4, they just skip 3 because they'll just say, "Oh, Half-Life Alex is Half-Life 3."
Yeah, if they did 4, or was it like Half-Life Lambda?
Yeah, that way they're like they gotta go. Yeah, we don't do 3.
Own the meme instead of just be the meme.
Yeah, I go like, yeah, there's no 3. What are you talking about? It's Half-Life 4.
Yeah,
It was so big, and the story was so big, and the gameplay was so intense that we couldn't just give it the number 3. It had one. We had to like up that number.
it is the Half-Life.
It's Half-Life Remake. Oh wait, no, they already did. Someone already did that.
Yeah, Black Mesa,
Mm.
which is also a pretty cool game.
Pretty cool.
So what's next on the podcast list?
We're pretty much just free talking now.
If I look at the podcast list, it says right here we should be looking at the yelling part.
Oh yeah, there's a Scream session. Just because.
All right, get out your best.
Because it's like I'm just doing way too much.
No, shut up.
So we're supposed to be shouting now.
I don't know.
Wait,
sure.
what?
Do we need to be shouting?
Wasn't that just the NFT section?
Actually, yeah, that was the section.
We could go louder.
Do we need to go louder?
Alex keeps.
There's always room to go louder.
Oh no, Kaz is slowly entering the microphone.
I
I have
Deep
several
fried.
gain knobs.
I had to tweak all your volumes to try to get you all level with each other. So I think I got you all pretty close, but I'm gonna have to listen to the recording.
I could always try
Oh,
different
yeah.
voices instead.
What
Why?
you know, you could always normalize the recording in the audio editor.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll get to that. So pretty much, I have this weird jank setup. So I have it recording in OBS. I'm gonna strip out the audio channels and format it in what was it, Audacity.
Wait, isn't Audacity
and then I use FL Studio to do like the visualization and stuff.
Question? Isn't Audacity like Bioware or?
They were
No.
bought by like an ad company, and now I'm just never gonna update it.
Oh.
They got slapped around for that.
Yeah.
So are they safe to use now or no?
Yeah, they're fine to use.
Yes, you can use it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
All right, if I get my entire computer stolen, I know who to blame now.
Yes, they're just gonna take your entire computer.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no.
Take it out of the building.
Not my hard drives.
This is mine now.
Anything but my hard drives. I have all my unfinished projects in there.
Oh, you should back up your hard drives.
Yeah.
Back up your projects. Come on.
Backblaze is cheap enough. You can just go with them.
But my internet's not that good.
So it does it piecemeal.
What's that mean? Oh, they mail it to you?
Yeah, they can mail it to you.
Okay.
I was gonna say the upload part's piecemeal as well.
Piecemeal
just
just
do
means it's done in pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, so it just does.
Think mail like chain mail or ring mail.
I imagine it's just Bob Ross going like, just like up. I'm gonna just send a little bit up at a time. Up, and here's a happy little.
Here's a happy little tree.
This is a happy little bite. He now lives in the cloud,
Yay.
and he's all safe.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a little friend.
I think we need to do like a live stream at some point in the next month or two. People have their questions they want to ask.
At some point, we all need to play Minecraft hardcore and see how long it takes for us to all die.
We should play Valheim or something.
What's Valheim?
It's like the survival games, but a lot of fun. Less,
Oh,
less
I know
brutal.
I know of a survival game we can play. Project
Valheim.
Zomboid.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to play that too.
Valheim is basically a game with PS1, PS2 era graphics that looks far better than it has any right to.
So a PS3 game.
Isn't there
No.
like, aren't they trying to like downgrade Bloodborne to make it look like PS1?
Oh yeah,
That's
PS1.
already been
Yes, they
done.
made it a lot of time ago. Bloodborne, the make.
PS1, eh?
Bloodborne
Yeah,
PSX is the current one.
yeah, that looks so cool.
That's beautiful.
I love projects like that. It's just like
Yeah.
the
Basically, Valheim
constraints
has
like
like
that.
you can walk up to a tree and count the pixels is what it boils down to. But they're
Holy
using modern
crap.
lighting.
Yeah, I need to
What
play it.
does... I wonder what some of the enemies look like.
In Valheim?
In... Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah. I think I'm gonna hop off for now. If everything's done now.
Yeah, I think we're done. We can do an outro.
Oh boy.
Unless
Alright.
there's any
Be
one
sure
topic.
to hit like, comment, and subscribe. What else?
Yeah, I think we're putting this on YouTube. Thank you all
Good.
for joining me. Thanks for joining us, Deifor.
It's been an honor.
We'll get you and Next to make that cool merchant cart. And get it into the
Yes,
game at some point.
Okay.
finally.
It'll be fun.
We're getting Magpie in the
Yes,
game?
it will be a lot of fun.
Maybe.
Okay.
Mavpie? What?
And then
Meg?
yeah,
Magpie is a Bastion merchant who is in exile.
Oh, I did not know that.
yeah. That
He's from
I
the
thought you knew that.
future or some shit.
Yeah, I thought you were making it.
All I saw was a cool cart design. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's what you and Deifor
I should really.
are
I
making.
need to reread. I need to read Two Kinds.
You need to
again.
read it.
Holy
You
crap.
need to
It's
read
not
it.
in the comic. She doesn't
Well,
exist in the comic
You need
yet.
to reread and then look at all the pictures on Patreon and read all their descriptions. We need to make you like a
I
lore
don't have-
book or something.
I don't have Patreon.
Well, they're public.
Oh,
Well, I
okay.
mean,
Not all
you
of
might
them,
need an
but
account to read them. Some of them
Oh,
are
okay.
You only need an account to read the
DeviantArt.
risky ones.
They might be on DeviantArt too.
So
Since
okay,
you're
I'm
since
gonna
you're
I'm gonna
DeviantArt.
look.
account.
I am going to look at everything and anything Two Kinds. Don't worry.
Okay, perfect.
Well, if you need help with the Traveler's Cart, just look up Magpie on his Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah, so Next and Deifor are doing that.
I might have to up the quality.
I'm making
on
2
some of this stuff.
MMOs, an MMO game framework, and doing a bunch of website work right now. So when it's done, it's done. Kaz is trying to get me to do the source stuff,
Source.
and
Port.
TrueWolves is moderating the Discord and some design.
Basically just exist.
So the eventual goal is to be able to work on the spreadsheets, adjust a bunch of numbers, do like an export, and import them directly into the game, so that we could do like mass balance changes.
Once I rebuild my computer with, because I also have a hard drive issue, I'm sitting at 20 gigabytes left on my entire computer.
Oh dang!
Damn.
Yeah.
I do actually have the new hard drives. I just need to find the time to sit down. I also need to rebuild my office. And
Oh,
once I
boy.
rebuild my office and my computer, I will be able to help stick my hands in the code and scream in agony.
Yay! Yeah, so that's like the eventual end goal of the website and the accounts and the data changes, is that I can build out that tooling that pretty much PlayFab doesn't really do very well.
It's not even that they don't do it very well, but they also have some very constricting limitations too.
Yeah. Like we're trying to make a grand game. We gotta expand out past it, I guess. And I think I'm ready to handle all the accounts again, and all the character data and inventory data, and then the shops, and then the player housing, and then all the There's just so much data. There's just so much data related to the game.
A lot of stuff.
So much.
And
Okay.
then
And then I don't know.
And then
Oh yeah, and then with my my Dragon GF, I'm making this kind of like ship piratey game
And
where you control a ship and you have your little people and you sail around and you find treasure and you can upgrade your ship and you can fight pirates or you can be a pirate.
High school MMOV and when?
And then we'll make the high school visual novel. That's an MMO or something. Yeah, I want to do a bunch of things. And I just don't have the time. And then
okay.
Okay, I think I'm done.
I'm gonna make a GIF.
Okay. Bye everyone. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Adios.